Hello everybody, it's Melvin here with my new Red Dead Redemption 2 story playthrough. Yeah, so I just wanted to go through this game, you know, do all the side missions. The first time, I've finished the game before once, and I've started it a couple of other times, but when I first finished it, I was really rushing through, because I just wanted to see what happened at the end of the storyline. I really love the story in this game. But this time, I want to kind of go through all the stuff I missed the first time, do a bunch of the collectibles. You know, I'm not going to 100% it, but like, you know, I just want to kind of see everything that this game has to offer. I know it's probably been done to death, but I just love this game, and I think it would be really fun to make a series on. I want to start doing more YouTube content. I think it would be really cool to get started with this seriously. So yeah, I want to go through this entire game, do a series on it. That's kind of like my mission, you know, finish a series on Red Dead Redemption 2, a full playthrough. And you know, maybe I can do some online stuff. I think that would be cool. Possibly get into streaming, but I'm not really sure how much I love this format of streaming. Like, just I'm I don't think I'm really that great at thinking of interesting things to say on the fly. Like this, this actually is my second take of like the opening sequence, because that's why it's on YouTube. There's a little watermark in the corner. I'll link that person's channel down below, but it's just because you can't like start a new game in Red Dead Redemption 2 unless you erase your current game. It's weird, but you know, so you can't just rewatch the opening sequence. You have to go to YouTube and you know watch something like this.
I found a place where we can get some shelter.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you are gonna get yourself warm.
Look at Dutch,
Now,
looking after him.
John and Mike are scouting out ahead. Arthur and we're gonna ride out.
I wonder how John and Micah actually got separated. I don't remember them ever saying anything about it.
What other choice we have?
And I guess the fact that John never accuses Micah of abandoning him or anything like that probably means nothing really nefarious occurred. But
A bad
like,
couple of days.
it is a little strange that they never even touch on like why are they not together. If they were out scouting together, I don't think that they would like think it was wise to separate in a freaking blizzard in the mountains.
They may be okay. We don't
If
know.
that was their plan, I feel like maybe.
But we lost some folks.
I mean, I don't know. That I don't think they would do that.
Now,
Like that would just be so
If
stupid.
I could throw myself in the ground,
And like, if Micah tricked John into like
I'd do it.
leaving, then you would think that they would
Gladly.
mention that or explain it. But they
But
never even say anything about it.
we're
As far
gonna
as I can
ride
remember,
out,
it's just kind of a
and we're
mystery.
gonna find
I'm gonna watch
some
for
food.
it now.
Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. Hey, I think I see something up the path. You up ahead. Who's there? Mike.
Frickin' Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter.
What
Both
the
of them
hell is Dutch
Calendar
doing?
boys is, or
Jesus.
was.
Is that this
Yeah.
game's way of
And
foreshadowing?
Mac, Sean,
We don't know.
quite a business.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always.
Ask him if he's seen John. Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything.
always go too fast to hear all the dialogue. Like, I've played this introductory thing so many times, and I don't think I've ever heard the end of Micah's sentence there.
Okay, let's head down there.
Yeah, it's so annoying how you can't use these abilities. Like, I'm pressing tab and trying to, like, feed my horse, but no, you can't. You know?
Let's hitch up here.
I mean, I don't think there's any reason, like, the character wouldn't have these things. It's not like he picks them up. He just doesn't have access to them for some reason. Which is annoying. It's almost like they're saying, oh, you're not ready for this yet. You know, you need to figure out how to walk for a couple missions, and then maybe you can press 2 buttons at once. Oh, I was pressing F to get off my horse
Sounds
because
like quite
I'm
the
playing
party.
Mountain Blade 2
You
Bannerlord.
two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than 3 nasty-looking degenerates. Micah, hide behind that wagon. Arthur, you take that old shed on the left, and stay low, both of you.
Man, I get the way better shelter. It's nice and warm and, like, sheltered. Yeah. And I'm trying to access my gun, but I can't. For no reason.
Hello?
Shut up, Billy.
Excuse me? Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way.
Dutch the
Lost
huckster.
in the storm. Ah, gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you.
Alright, now we can use the gun.
Keep your eyes
Okay,
on
I don't.
Dutch.
I've always wanted to do
I
this.
think you should go now.
I thought I could have sworn I did. The actual. Did I try every time?
You sons of bitches! One of them's making a run for it! Arthur!
All of them?
Seem to be going too well.
Goddamn
Alright.
O'Driscoll boys here! Why?
I don't know. Maybe
Why
same
can't I
reason
loot?
as
There's like
Micah,
little
go
things
bring
like
the
this in the
horses
beginning of
closer to the
missions. Like,
house.
why can't I loot these
Arthur, let's
guys?
go search the cabin.
Come on. Hey, look, the glass is definitely broken. Now, maybe that happens when they drop it, no matter what they drop it on. But
Smells like a party.
pretty sure I hit the glass.
Turn the place upside down.
I think you just can't
Grab as many
explode
supplies
the
as you
thing.
can.
Explode the
We
lantern.
need the essentials. Food, medicine,
Come on.
whiskey.
Oh, I think he grabbed what I wanted to grab. Your health core drains off.
Starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back. Wanting Colton dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Probably the poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside.
What's taking so long in there?
Oh, Dutch is impatient. Hey, come on, man.
Still looking, Dutch.
There we go. I've never taken that long that I can actually answer him. That's interesting. There we go. I think I got everything.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff.
But I can't
Arthur,
loot this
go
guy.
see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
Okay, now I do not remember
I'm gonna
fight.
break your neck!
F is punch, but I think there's like a dodge.
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
There we go. I really like how in fights,
Sneaky little bastard.
even if you're just fighting
Should I
like
kill him?
random people, you can push them into walls, and like if you're
Not yet.
next to a window, you can like break the
Find
window
out what
with
they're
their head
doing
or
here.
something.
And where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything
Okay,
else.
so I've never actually killed this guy before. I want to see if there's any different dialogue if you do.
Micah, what the hell?
Oh, look what I found in the cellar! Wild thing ate ya!
Leave her alone!
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss, are you...
Oh, you fool! Micah!
That's why I wanted to shoot that thing.
Miss. Now, it is gonna be okay.
These guys thought cowboy days were over then. Imagine if those guys were transported into time today, how they would function.
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back!
How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently.
That old lady,
Scouting
whatever, I can't remember her name. She looks like a
Thank you.
bear in that jacket.
That's the last thing
It's
we
like
need
just
right
one
now, Dutch.
giant piece
Well,
of
it is
fur.
what it is. But we found
She's
some
like a
supplies,
Bigfoot.
blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something.
Like that thing is gonna catch on fire the way she's
And
holding
Mrs.
that
Adler,
lantern.
it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals.
I need you to. I'm sorry to ask, but
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
he ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Okay, what is this? Come on, get on. I don't like this.
I can see the tracks here. There's no Driscolls.
This horse is not scared of anything. Okay, get on.
that way.
Let's go. Oh, I'm pressing F. Oh my god. Just mind your business, Javier. I got my own thing going on over here.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there.
Can't see
huh?
anything in the snowstorm.
What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. And suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Watch out for this crevice.
Oh, I will.
Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
Tracks go left, down here. Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
Oh, yes, sir. I think this is the man we're looking for. Nope, it's his horse.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater.
Yikes.
Let's see if he can hear us.
That thing has seen better days. Yeah.
Come on!
It's a little
Up
bit
there.
yellow
Ah,
right there in the snow.
yeah!
Gross. Oh, look at the saddle. JM. So,
He's coming
Marston,
from up
maybe.
ahead
John
somewhere.
Marston. That makes sense. Cool. He's like a John Marston saddle. Why can't you
I
get
don't
a
think we can go much
Arthur
further
Morgan
on the
saddle?
horses.
AN. That'd be dope.
We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horde.
Oh.
Who knows
Oh, that's
what's
the
up
one.
ahead?
This is the thing I hate more than anything else in the story is the weapons. It's constantly resetting your weapons. Like,
Getting that gun then?
wait, can I have two? Oh, I guess I can't. Right.
Down this way.
Yeah, like, and online it's not an issue. It saves your weapons no matter what. But story mode, every time you get off your horse, randomly on your horse for no reason, it'll just change all your weapons. They're like random weapons. It's so weird. They need to fix that. And it doesn't make any sense.
You sure about this?
Okay. Well,
It's coming from this way.
You just ignore
Okay.
me, Javier.
Careful
Like
here.
everybody else.
Mierda, we're high up here.
You're telling me.
That's right. Give him a little sarcasm there. I like it, Arthur.
Careful. There's a drop here.
Javier's treating
Watch
me like
out
a
here.
child. I can't stand on my own 2 feet. Isn't that right?
Stay low. Will you just put the gun down?
Fellas there!
All right. Hot down, Marston. That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
Jeez, man. He is so
You don't look
fucked
so
up.
good.
I don't feel too good neither.
People are so like they can heal
Freezing.
from a lot. I saw a post on
Don't
Reddit
die
the
just
other
yet,
day,
cowboy.
and you get addicted to water, or you get
See
scared.
any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
You just knock that wolf out.
You still with us, Marston?
It's like a
Just
peaceful,
about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go.
Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg!
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank
This,
you,
this
Arthur.
game makes me feel
Thank
like a
You
great
got
guy
any
in a
other
rescue job.
lost maidens need saving?
Like, I really went out of my way. There.
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East, into all that civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Mogul.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
All right.
So what now, Dutch?
Get strong. We get warm.
Let's plunder our own things. Because if we don't plunder our own belongings,
We're
then
safe here.
we will just leave them behind.
Warm enough.
We just don't like our stuff that much. I'm just gonna check around a little bit. See if there's anything I missed on the last playthroughs.
Okay.
A bit happier now, Jack?
Will he be okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, sorry if this sounds a little disjointed. I had to go to bed, start recording again the next day. So today is the next day. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go grab this mission from Billy.
Probably. Funny, huh? Sure.
Every little thing with this guy, hey?
I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Como Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
People
You
kind of talk
think
shit.
now is
Like,
the
in
right
the
time to
characters
hit
in
it
the game
straight.
kind of talk shit
Now
about this
you,
train plan to
my
begin with.
fancy
I don't think
living
it was a
on
bad
beer,
idea.
piss, and
You know,
rabbit
like,
shit.
honestly, that would be...
I'm getting too old
I don't
for
really
that
understand what
life.
happened. So,
Mr.
they take the
Matthews,
train,
Mr.
they get what
Smith,
they're looking for, the
Mr.
bonds,
Pearson,
and
would
then
you please look after the place?
when does he
There are
sell
no
them?
Driscolls about.
I don't remember. It's like a long, long time before they actually managed to sell the bonds. So that part sucked. But, or didn't they lose the bonds or something? No, they kept, I think they did successfully sell the bonds, but it took a long time, and obviously wasn't a very memorable mission to sell the bonds. And I don't think, and by that time you have so much money, I think. It's like, it doesn't even really make that much of a difference. But the actual plan of, you know, going taking out Como Driscoll, getting the plans to do the train, and then actually doing the train, that's perfect. You know, that gets you out of this horrible situation and gets you ahead. It should get you ahead, but it didn't because we just never sold the bonds. Whoever was in charge of, like, so, what's that old guy's name? The friend of Dutch's. I can't remember his name, but I think everyone knows who I'm talking about. The, like, other guy who's kind of in charge. I think he's in charge of selling the bonds. He has no other job, as far as I can tell. Once in a while, he'll go on a horse ride with Arthur, but he just can't manage to sell these bonds. The guy's like 60. You can't figure it out.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I don't know. I think that guy's conning the whole gang into thinking he's actually useful. There may be some audio issues in the first episode, and that's because I'm using a headphone, like I'm using headphones, so I have the headphone audio as my, like, computer audio, and then my voice as well. But I'm not sure if when I adjust the volume of my headphones, that affects it, because, or if the only thing that affects it is, like, the volume settings in the game. I'm starting to think that there's like this little slider on my headphones, so if I slide that up, I think that records to the video. But I'm not 100% sure.
Are you hearing me? You're going to need that rifle. Good. Come on, let's go.
And he's getting snippy.
Seems easiest
Look at
to
this
take
guy.
the same
That's a
path
cool
down
pit.
as
I didn't
building
realize.
Like you said.
Yeah, that's a really
revenge
cool
is a
like
luxury
sawed-off
we can't
shotgun he
afford.
has.
Yeah, just
Damn.
wasn't sure you
I like
agreed with
that.
me.
Arthur,
I'm gonna get one exactly like
Arthur,
it just to
have you
piss Dutch
completely
off.
Lost faith in me. Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now, come on.
Well, the man is clearly not on a schedule. You gotta kind of admire the confidence, you know? He's got nowhere to be.
Maybe I should take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for
I
it.
always forget to hold
No,
hold the right
but
mouse
the
button
way our
to
luck's
see if
been
like
running,
I can talk to the
Hush.
people I'm walking
Just
with.
get down there first. Down through these trees, quick.
All right. Let's see what kind of damage we can do, Dutch.
Stay low.
Crouch. Careful.
Come on, follow me.
Yeah, what? Come on, man. Like we gotta be quiet, and you decide it's worth taking the risk of speaking to make sure I know to follow you. Like this Dutch, I think that shows his character right there. He has
we doing,
absolutely no respect
can
for
take
Arthur.
this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead?
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this fucker. Bang. What do you mean? What am I doing?
All right, boys. Kill these sons.
There we go. I'm gonna get out of first person. Actually, that wasn't bad. I might prefer the first person. Okay, I'm gonna go back into first person. I feel like I was doing better. Let's just... Oh, I don't have the pistol. I brought the shotgun. Not doing very well. You know what? I can't get him with a gun. I know what I can get him with. It's not the ideal situation. There we go. I didn't pull that off exquisitely. Yeah, maybe it'd be better to stick with a gun. But, you know, I got one of them. That probably scared the daylights out of him, to be honest with you. I can't get him with that. I'll reload this thing eventually, right? I lost my hat. That cannot stand. Oh, I see. Can you use Deadeye yet? You can't. Which doesn't make any sense. Like, did the character develop Deadeye in the 2 days, 3 days that he was staying here? You know? It's like little things like that. It sends a message. It's like, why can't I use Deadeye here? Do you think I need to like go into it really slowly? Like, you can't let somebody just use Deadeye. Okay, it'll change your person.
I think that's all of them.
Yeah, it is.
Strip everything we
I think that's the longest that fight has ever taken me. I was not doing very well.
course not. Colm doesn't give a damn about his men.
Alright, well, I'm probably going to speed this up, so I'm going to try
Shoot a gun.
not to talk too much here, but I'm gonna loot all these guys. It is really useful just to kind of get stocked up on like money and materials right off the bat. You know, eventually you're gonna start making so much money through the missions it won't even matter. Okay, let's kill these guys. But I think it's still worth doing, getting the playing cards. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get that guy on the horse. Or no, they're getting off. Well, whatever, I'll still use this. The audacity, you know, right out in the open.
There's a lot of them. What do you think, Arthur? Do we hold ground here or go at them?
There's a lot more coming.
All right. As they come out of the trees. Don't lose them in the trees.
There we go.
That's how you want to do it.
Grab this guy. Bang, bang. I'm like Nicki Minaj over here. Bang. Man, he looks so evil in some of the cutscenes. Or not the cutscenes, like the, you know what I mean. The quick kill, the slow kills. Here's where the good stuff is.
This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
Well, looks fine. Smells good.
Come on.
Did we get everything?
It's kind of an odd choice to just have a loose bushel of dynamite, like just set it on top there for him.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Interesting.
I think what
This is
was in the
something about
box
the
was
train
fine.
they was gonna
I don't think
rob.
it's worth taking the unnecessary risk of
Mr.
letting this
Leviticus
bundle of
Cornwall.
dynamite slip off the
Mount
chest
back
and
up.
explode
Let's
and kill
keep
everybody just to get 3 more sticks. Like you have an entire
All right,
crate.
Let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
Good work, fellers.
Yeah, just
Not
bumping
bad
into him in the
for
horse
starving
with all the
guy
dynamite. Like,
Thank you,
whoops.
fellas. Hard as
Hope
they
nothing
look.
bad
But
happens.
we will always... Hey, you see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
Leave him to me.
Oh, this guy. This is the guy.
We're heading back. Just bring him back alive. He could be useful.
Okay, you got it.
Faster.
It's like catching a stray dog or something. It's like if we hadn't caught the first couple months or so, I would say, are probably not great for him. Like he did get starved and beaten a lot, but after that, his life was kind of fantastic. Like he was, fed, I assume. He was protected. That's the biggest thing. If this guy was out on his own, no gang, like all he wants to do is fish. He would definitely wouldn't have survived, especially not out in the tundra. Like, yeah, he's lucky the gang caught him.
Come
you know?
on, I'm nobody, mister.
You don't mind, do you?
He's probably really lucky they caught him, because if like the O'Driscolls caught him,
You got me
they'd
mixed up
probably
with
assume
someone
he just
else.
let everybody else die, and he saved his own life, ran away.
Please, you don't need to do this.
Which I think he did. I think that is what happened.
I don't know. You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy. Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta give my horse some stamina. Which one is... Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't... what? Okay, that's so dumb. I don't even have access to horse items yet. Ridiculous. Well, whatever.
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
That'd be so scary if you heard that. You know, anytime you're kidnapped and then somebody says, "Let me introduce you to the boys," that's not a good thing to hear. You know? I'd much rather hear, "Alright, let's go down to your warm, dry cell where we'll keep you."
They're real nice.
You found a little shit, did you?
Yep. I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh, no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need
Uncle.
shooting. Save fellas as need saving.
Obviously, he really,
As need
I guess,
feeding.
kind of like redeems
We are
himself by
gonna
the end of the
find
game.
What you need.
But during almost the entire
I can't
first
believe it.
part of the game,
Driscoll,
if you know what I
in
mean,
my
like,
camp.
I mean, I guess I don't really have to worry about spoiling it. Like,
Oh, whatever you say, son.
just, okay, yeah, I'll say right
Well
now,
done,
I'm probably gonna spoil some stuff in
just
this game.
sorry we missed out on
I'm gonna try and
Well, there's
avoid like the
time enough for
major
that.
spoilers and stuff,
Now,
but
I gotta figure out.
you know,
if we can hit
what
that
I'll say right
train.
now is that
Okay.
like when you're playing as John at the end of the game, or sorry, when you're playing as Arthur, the whole time you're playing as Arthur, I don't think Uncle does anything that's like good. He has that one mission where he comes up with a job that blows up in everyone's face, and Arthur's like, well, you know, it's okay at the end of the day. You tried your best, and we're all closer together because of it, or some bullshit like that. And like, he never does anything, and he's not a likable guy. He's annoying. It's weird, man. Like, the same with Micah. You'd think if Micah was like a super charming fella, and he was friendly with people, and he improved the atmosphere of the camp, I would understand why Dutch, you know, liked him and everyone else tolerated him. But even if he did evil shit, so yeah, what I'm saying is Dutch has some weird like vulnerabilities, interpersonal vulnerabilities, where he'll just let like the people. It makes no sense who he lets take advantage of him, like. And then
We're
Pearson gets all
okay.
the shit. Pearson cooks all the food, dude.
We have
This guy is
a few
saving our
cans of
lives.
food
You know,
and a rapid.
not really,
For
but
what?
he's
10, 12
doing a
people?
good job. Uncle, almost nobody
That
gives
was in the
Uncle shit
Navy.
except
I
for
do not wish
Micah,
to hear
which is the
about
weird
what you
thing.
got up to in the
Like,
Navy, Mr. Pearson.
It's kind of baffling the way
We
that
were
all
stranded at
works.
sea for 50 days, and you unfortunately survived. When we ran away from
I guess I
Blackwood,
shouldn't say no one
I
gives him
wasn't
shit, but
able
no
to
one,
get
definitely
supplies in.
nobody is harder on him than
Well,
Micah.
government
It's
agents
like a
are
night and day
hunting me
difference.
down.
Other people will make little
Sometimes
comments
shopping
like,
trips
you
need
don't
to be
do
cut
anything,
short.
you know. But Micah
We'll
is like,
survive.
what are you
We
doing
always
here? Why do
have.
we support you? Which
There's
are the
big three
questions
we
you
can
should
eat
be
you.
answering in
You're
Uncle's
the
case.
fattest. I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing. Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there. Assorted, salted offal.
You know, I've never
Starving will
seen
be
that
preferred.
Come on, let's go.
awful,
You
the
can't go
assorted
on.
awful,
Look at
awful,
your
whatever.
I can't stay here listening to
I've
you
never
two.
seen it any other part of the game,
Look at
so
this game in those hills, I'll find it.
I
You
always
can
eat
kill
it, but I think I'm
You
gonna
need
keep
to
it this
rest,
time, just as kind of a
Charles.
memento.
You think this is rest?
You know,
Come along.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on, this way. Ha! Oh, watch it.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand.
Alright, let's see if we can find us some
There's
animals.
some patches of grass here. This is good. Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move.
I wonder why no wind is bad.
Stay quiet.
Maybe the birds can smell you and they warn the deer.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Do ya? Is it that? Yeah, well, guess what?
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
The tracks.
Not.
It's snowing. What do you think, Arthur?
We'll track
Jeez.
them on foot.
There it is. There she blows. This is my Moby Dick. Alright, here we go. I am going to eviscerate this thing.
There they are.
In the name of
Quick,
food.
Get that bow out, Arthur. Aim
Alright.
for their head or neck.
We got this.
We want a good, clean kill.
Dang. Not too bad. You know, hunting deer is fun and all, but I'd like to try the most dangerous game. Hosea, this is it, buddy. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. That's right, run. We're eating good tonight. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Alright, he knows I'm just playing.
Got it.
Nice.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry.
Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you?
Okay, you pick up one.
God
I'll get
damn
the
it,
other.
I can still get him.
You sure your
Frick.
hand's okay?
Dang it.
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we
Look
fled
at this.
Blackwater?
Sorry.
We give the
He's
camp
always,
cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials
He's always
and
complaining
go,
about Pearson. He's got a
and he
vendetta
doesn't
against
even
Pearson, for
bring
real.
a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
Although, you know what? Maybe he's right. The guy was
We
in.
ain't
I think
feeding the
Pearson was
officials
a
damn
chef in
thing.
the
Except
Army or
maybe
the
that
Navy
can
or
of
something,
salted
or like
offal
the medic,
Pearson was kind enough to
something
give
like that. I think he was a chef though.
The girl.
But I mean, even to be a
She
chef
has
in
a
the
wild look in
military,
her
you'd have to
eye.
go through like basic training,
course.
I would think.
She lost
So
her
he
husband,
probably
home.
should be doing more. You know, if we don't
Everything
have
she
any
had.
food,
So what do we do with
then
Well, once
he's
we
got
get
nothing to
outta here,
cook. So
we're
his
back
job
on
should
our
no
feet,
longer
we'll
be
see.
chef.
She might
You
have
know,
family
it would just
somewhere.
take him like a
Who
day,
knows? Maybe
an
she'll deal with
entire
the
day to
O'Driscoll for
pickle
us.
some falafel, whatever
I know
that
my
jar
money's
gave
on
me
that
was.
fight.
He gave me was.
He's weak,
I don't know.
but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them. Watch out. Bear
Oh.
up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
I'm just gonna shoot it right in the noggin. I'll get a couple shots off and I'll wait. Oh crap. I waited too long. Dang it. well, you live, you learn. Sometimes you die, you learn. In this scenario.
Brought some food back, boys.
That would be like the most badass thing if you're a cowboy and you got your horse trained that nobody could steal it. Like anybody else tries to get on, bucked off immediately. Believe it or not, bucked off.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys.
I like how Uncle has the audacity to be offended.
Jesus, what is that? Navy rum, sir. It's the only
The
thing.
Navy,
The
that's
only
what I
thing.
thought.
Keeps you sane, it does. Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together. Do I get to skin you? You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one, did you? Dumped on the floor there. Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town if you look.
So why can't I trade or sell that one? Why are you taking it?
Right now, I'm just looking to
I
get off
killed
this
it.
mountain
You're not
of
gonna cook the pelt.
Well,
What are you
if
making out
catch
of that
anything
pelt?
else, you bring it to me.
Blanket?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years. Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it.
That was a 3-star elk. You're gonna make a stew? Come on, guys. Could have had a nice, like, I don't know. What could they have made? What do they have? They have a fire pit. They could have made a steak. Bunch of steaks. Rack of ribs. You know? No, I'll make a
Been
stew.
a bad few weeks. But
Taking me for granted is
Dutch
what they're doing.
being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
All right, we're moving out. Follow me.
Let's do it, Dutchy boy. Let's make ourselves some clams, some cash. I'm into it.
Okay, gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan. Great. Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After
I
Bill
hate Micah
blows
so
the
much.
tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep. Crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride.
The thing I don't really love about Micah's character is that I think Dutch is a little too blind to what a terrible, insane maniac this guy is. You know, there's certain times where it's like, it's very clear, it should be very clear to everybody, like Dutch included, that, and I'm not just talking about later on, because I understand that there's a progression later on, you know, he kind of sinks his teeth in, he's taking more control, but even in the beginning, there's plenty of times that Dutch should at least say, like, Micah, what are you doing? You know, why are you being so crazy? Like when he shoots up the entire town, what's it called? Strawberry? I think it's Strawberry he shoots up after you break him out of prison. Like, he is on an insane murderous rampage.
Feels good, doesn't it? But we need to get this done.
You'd think
fast
Dutch would be
now
like,
it's thawing
don't do that
before
again,
anyone
but
gets
he's
up
just
here
like,
after us.
you know, he's got a good heart.
Oh, look
you know?
at you boys. See?
So that I don't love,
This is
but
what I call
all in all,
true.
great character, I
Micah
think.
Bell,
Dutch and Micah.
Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man
I think
on
that
board.
takes away from both characters. You know, it takes away from Dutch, obviously, because it's like it doesn't make sense. And then it takes away from Micah because he could be so much more hateable if there was just a little bit more resistance from Dutch, and you're kind of like, come on, Dutch, you're so close to like understanding, and that you really only get any of that satisfaction towards the late stages of Arthur's life cycle.
Is Bill there?
Yeah,
You want to head down, see how he's getting on?
okay.
Hey!
I love this frickin' game so much. Just everything about it. You know?
How you getting on?
Yeah. I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Thanks, Bill. I don't really understand how these detonators work. Like, so he ties it around these things, and then he plunges it. And it's like, is there fire somewhere? Like, does it light the rope on fire? I don't understand it. Is it electricity? How does it, like, ignite? I'm gonna look that up, actually. You know what? Next episode, I'll have an answer. In case anybody else is like me and has, like, no idea how the fuck a detonator works. I'll have an answer for you. We'll have a fun fact lesson. That is, if you care enough to watch the next episode because of that fact, but also don't care enough to look it up right now yourself.
All of you,
It's a very, I feel like it's a very small amount of people who are gonna get any real information or real value out of that fun fact I'm gonna have for you tomorrow.
I think
But
so.
nonetheless, I'll have it.
okay, cover your faces. Train should be here any minute now.
What? I don't actually. Is it nonetheless or nevertheless?
Gentlemen, it's
Or are they
time.
the same? I feel like never. I feel like I should have said nevertheless.
Good luck.
Like, never mind
Well,
that. But then
you
what
all
does
know what to
nonetheless
do.
mean? Never, none. I don't know. I guess maybe it's just. Maybe it's the same. There you go.
Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Where did you find that moron?
You said it was fine.
My
Come
fault.
on!
You're pathetic. You know that?
That's a weird thing to say. You're pathetic. Do you know that? I mean, like, maybe it's just Arthur, you know, being defensive because he knows he fucked up, or he thinks he might have fucked up. But yeah, that was kind of like an overreaction, I think. Like, you're pathetic. Meanwhile, you know, 20 minutes ago he was saying, "I'll always be loyal to you. Like, I'll always believe in you." You're pathetic. Wait, what was that? Why did I get? Oh shit! I forgot. Oh no. He was. Oh man, I feel bad. I just left him. Try and make effective use of death.
Will someone blow their brains out?
Hey, you know what? You can still go off the side of the train, okay? Come on. These guys are too hard on me. You forget one little thing, you know? Your friend's hanging off the side of a train. You got a lot on your mind, and if you know, forget, which can very easily happen, then suddenly you're the bad guy. You can't win with something. I tell you. Like these guys. How important is this train to them, really? You know? Oh. I guess he has really no motivation to help me at this point, you know? I'm in a fist fight after I just left him to fall off the side of a train. I don't think he's gonna be like, wait, what? Ah, that kind of sucked. I wish I waited like 2 seconds longer to finish that guy, and he would have gone right off the side of that. That would have been cool. Oh, I'm gonna knife this guy. Knife this guy. Aw. That was the engineer. A lot more guys. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Why did I... Lenny is... Oh, well, Lenny probably should have been taking care of himself a little bit better. Oh, well.
Shit, more guards coming out of that train. Car.
Money at the end of this!
Ollie. All these bastards must be guarding something. Still okay? Good.
Damn, he's got an arm! Who is this guy?
Doing good, kid. Where the hell are the others?
I don't know. Oh, shit. Look, they're coming out of that last car.
We're gonna get out of this.
Oh, I know we are.
There we go. That was a good one. Good shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Third person. Just found out you can't switch to third person while you're reloading. Sorry, reloading. Just found out.
Good shooting, kid.
What the hell? Wait, what? Oh, that's them. Those are my guys. I was trying to shoot them.
Arthur, get over here.
Oh, is that all of them? Okay. I'm probably gonna fast forward this part too. I'm gonna go all the way to the other end and loot every single body. I feel like the only two... Yeah, I'm just gonna loot them all. So, see you guys in a bit.
You two all right?
Yes, let's get the money and go.
We got some fellas holed up in this last car.
Ah, shit.
What are
I'm not
you
done yet.
boys planning on doing in there?
These guys are always
Listen
rushing
to
me.
me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Cornwall.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay, you asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little.
That's right, I shot faster than any of you.
That's enough.
Bing, 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 bing.
Williamson, give Mr.
I'll
Morgan
tell
and
you when
Mrs.
it's
Smith
enough,
some dynamite.
Dutch.
You two boys go blow that door open.
Thinks he can tell me what to do. Hilarious. This guy's a
Now,
clown.
don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
There we go.
Seems good enough.
Here you go.
Now light the fuse.
Unless you got a
Perfect.
death wish. I'd step back, fellers.
I'm gonna hide behind the bench. There we go.
Not really. Sugar imports from the
Looks
Spanish
like-
West Indies.
Looks
A
like an
lot of
interesting
sugar.
guy.
Some fancy new boaties ordered from Europe.
You know, having a self-portrait of yourself is one thing, but when you have your multiple self-portraits in different positions, all with props
Have you checked
and like
all the
special
drawers and
costumes,
cabinets?
that's kind of another level of self-indulgence.
Come on, let's hurry this along, boys.
Now, this looks like something.
I should have gone through the rest of the train.
These just seem to be
I feel like there was a lot
contracts.
of good stuff in there.
Arthur, have you looked down the inn?
Think I got him.
Nice. Well, thank God. Come on.
There we go. 25 bucks, not bad.
Just waiting on you, Arthur.
Alright, I'm ready to go, fellers.
What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train.
So I saw this mentioned
make
in
sure
someone
they
else's
don't
video.
send
I
no
wish I could
folk
remember
after
who,
us,
but it was a long
okay?
time ago.
See you
But
back at
anyway, they
camp.
were saying like
When you
one of
get
the things
back,
that kind of
we'll be
points
moving
towards
on.
what kind of a
The rest of
person,
you,
like the
let's
Dutch chain.
ride.
Oh, I remember. I think it was the Professional. He did a video on like did Dutch change or was he always a bad guy?
Okay. Get on the train.
And one of the things that he pointed to as evidence that he was always a bad guy is that like on multiple occasions he
Move!
this motherfucker. Are you trying to stand up to me? Huh? Is that what's happening here? Bang! Yeah, but anyway, he pointed out like, but yeah, and it's true. Like on multiple, Dutch is so willy-nilly about, you know, like I don't care if they die, just get rid of them.
So much as a footstep from this car, you'll end up like all your friends out here.
So yeah, and just as kind of like a, you know, don't do anything stupid kind of a thing. Probably buy us some more time. I am going to put. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna try and put this guy in the car with them, so when they go, they're like kind of subjected to the corpse of one of their friends. Come on. All right, you all behave yourselves. I'm trying to get the good ending, so I'm not gonna kill anyone else. And I don't want to bother with looting anything else, or not any more people. But I'll loot like the cars if I can. Dang, there's a lot of cigars there. Cigar Central over here. What is that? Candy. I wonder if I can take cigars from this, like, stand here. I can. That's so cool. Okay, now I know this is like pointless, but I want to see if he's actually taking. Like, is this an infinite cigar? Oh, oh no, you can only take one. I see. Man, I'm like Tom Cruise over here. I saw a video of Tom Cruise on Reddit recently, and he, what the hell is this? Oh, stamina. And he was like screaming at the staff on I guess some movie he's working on about because they weren't following coronavirus protocols. It was it was interesting. Like, I don't disagree that about him being mad about the protocols being broken, but like, there's so much to that guy that it was very odd to hear because he was going off, dude. Like, he was screaming, like swearing, all this stuff. Nothing he said was really that like bad. He wasn't like demeaning people or anything, but he was really intense. And just the whole thing about him being a Scientologist and stuff, it all kind of, it's going on in the back of your head, you know? I don't know. Honestly, if there was some kind of like giant, weird, unknown kind of organization that wanted to give me gold medals that hung around my neck that were the size of dinner plates, I'd probably be cool with it too, you know?
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind
I'll take
us,
one of those
gentlemen.
Scientology
So the question
medals.
is, where
If
now?
I'm offered
I know
one.
this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch. Lenny! Micah, get over here!
Yes, boss.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. What do you think? If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you. Stay here.
One big
Maybe a
problem
little
I
older.
have with this game
A
is
wilder delinquent you never
sprinting
did see.
on
But he learned
horses,
fast.
because
Not as fast as
like
Marston,
you have to hold shift
apparently.
with your pinky
Wait.
if you want to have access
I don't
to
understand.
WAS
What's the problem
and
between
D.
you two?
Arthur,
It's a
And it
long
sucks,
story.
dude. Like, holding down a button with your pinky for a long ass time is not comfortable.
We still
Maybe it is
heading
for
the
other
right
people.
way?
I have
That
kind of
depends.
wonky
are we
pinky fingers.
still
I don't
heading
know
west
why, but
in
like,
search of fortune and
I don't know.
repose in
They just look
virgin
weird and
forests
they're
as
like
we
kind of
planned?
weak.
No.
I feel like
Are we heading
maybe
in the
everyone's
correct
pinky finger
direction
is
on our
weak, but I feel
desperate
like I have
escape from the law
particularly weak
eastwards
pinky
down the
fingers.
mountains? Yes, I believe so.
This is such a cool entrance to the camp, because like it's kind of hard to get to, you know, like you have to like go through all the. There's the path there, but it's like kind of off to the side. Like most games, it's like, okay, here's our secret hideout location,
I hope
and then it's like
Gentlemen,
lit up. They got like
have
fires
survived.
going and shit, and then
For
you know
now.
it's really easy to see.
Now, It is time to prosper.
But this place is actually cool. It's like a
Arthur and I were
little
about to prosper
patch in the
Blackwater.
woods. It's out of the way.
We were onto something big.
I like it.
Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck, east of the Grizzlies and out of money, and a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother. But we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again. Head out around them. Be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
You know what the funny thing is?
course, Herr
Even though Strauss is such a scumbag, I actually really liked him.
Dignified
Like the
somehow.
first playthrough before all
Now,
the stuff that happened, I was
everyone,
actually really
put your
liking
tools
the character
down for a
Strauss. I
moment.
never
Come
really,
on, gather round. Quickly now.
I guess I never really committed
I
like the
know
terrible shit Arthur was
things
doing
have been
to
tough,
Strauss
But we are
directly.
safe.
And I was actually kind of pissed
And we are
when he
far
kicked him out of
too
camp.
poor.
Sorry,
So it is
spoiler, but come on,
time
the
for
game's pretty old.
everyone to get to work.
This
to
is fair
work,
warning.
but
There's
stay
going to
out
be
of trouble.
spoilers. I can't. But anyway,
Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off. when they
since
shut
I've
down
played the
our
game
factory
after
to
that,
the north.
like that made me
Get
think
out
about
there
Strauss, and I was
and
like, man,
see
he
what
is
you
kind of
can
a
find.
bad guy. Like
Uncle,
he's not
Reverend
doing anything,
Swanson,
but
no
he's
more
he's
passengers.
likable. That's the funny thing.
It is time
So
for everyone
since then, I haven't liked him
to
when
earn
I
their
play
keep.
the game. You know,
There's a
I
town
see
little way
what
down
he
the
is and
track
what he's
named
doing to people.
Valentine.
But the first time, I just
Livestock
like,
town,
man,
all
this guy's a
mud and
cool guy.
morons,
I
if
like him.
remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
The girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over
All
here.
right, everybody. Well, this is coming up to the end of the
everything will
episode.
be
I'm gonna have
fine,
to try and
Mr.
figure out
It should
some
be.
way
Most of your
to
stuff from
edit
Blackwater
this
got sent.
because
Everything apart from my
I mean it's gonna be
Well,
super
don't
long. It took a
remind
long ass time with this. But
know, we
also
make
like
more money.
I don't really
We're
want to
gonna
cut
have
parts out because it's a story-driven
Miss
game, and I
Jackson,
want it to make
I've
sense
seen
if somebody
shit with more
hasn't
common
played it
sense than you. Do it
or hasn't played it
properly.
much. But I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm gonna try and get this up on YouTube tonight. Please, please tell me anything I could improve on in the videos. Tell me in the comments. And trust me, it's not even about like interaction and stuff. I'm not monetized. That doesn't make a difference to me. But yeah, like please, I'd love to just get some actual. I guess it is about interaction because like I want to see what you guys have to say. If you did like the video, leave a like, please. That would help a lot. And feel free to leave a dislike if you just thought it was not worth
Rode
watching.
east into some pretty enough country
Although I
called
would
the
prefer
Heartland.
if you honestly thought it was not worth
Ain't been
watching,
this
yet you're
far
watching
east
this
in
point.
many a year.
At this point, and I don't think
That
you have
seems a
much of a
little
right
better.
to leave a dislike,
His eyes are sparkling once more.
unless you're just really
I can
committed
see
to
he's thinking a
judging,
little clearer.
like
I think we all
you know,
feel a
really
little happier
kind of low-level channels.
despite a
Then if
Blackwater
that's your
and
thing,
that
if you're
old
like the
mess.
low-level channel critique, have at it. You know, leave me a dislike if that's your gig. But if you just kind of
Jose?
skip to the end and you're like, fuck this guy, maybe I don't deserve a dislike. I don't know. We'll leave that up to the philosophers.
Let's hope so.
But thank you guys all for watching so much, and I will see you in the next episode. I'm just gonna let this cutscene play out.
Found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.